Well, hello. How's it going? Welcome to Facing the Encounter. So, gonna continue on with my Tigra current environment. This time I'm going to be testing her out with Justice Aspect. Um, First, I just want to say, cool thing happened. I think it was today or yesterday, but my channel hit 100 subscribers. And I have to say thank you to everyone who subscribed to the channel and support it. I really appreciate it. I didn't think I'd ever get to 100. It was a long grind, but we finally got there. And I will be planning to do a 100 sub stream. It's a cat. But I had this plan, so I'm going to continue on with the justice aspect. Oh, what are you doing? Cat. Anyways, so villain that I'm gonna go with on this one is going to be She-Hulk. I want to get some more games played in um with the latest scenario pack that came out. Yesterday we did Vision with the aggression build, and the aggression build worked out pretty nicely. We were able to take them down. It was getting pretty dicey towards the end, but for somehow we found a way to get the job done. Um, be free. So go over the build real quick before we get this going. Let's see here. Go. Yep. So this is what I'm thinking. So everything is in the current environment set up. And again, the current environment currently right now is any the carpool is from Age of Apocalypse, Ages of Shield, and currently and then Civil War, and then any of the hero packs that were in those waves. So I'm thinking about running here is Agent Coulson and Daredevil, Gambit, Mockingbird, Nick Fury Sr. I love playing with Nick Fury Sr. It's just so good. This being able to remove 5 threat off of a scheme is always nice. Thinking about going 3 copies of Infiltration because potentially that actually would feed nicely with using Tiger's ability for getting minions out, and this also will help with threat removal. And I really wanted to play some games with Show of Empathy because I haven't really used that card a lot. Um, got the three regular core set resources. 2 copies of the Power of Justice. Avengers Mansion, Helicarrier, can't go wrong with those. Interrogation Room. 2 copies of Surveillance Team. Douglas, just because Tigra has the money to afford it. And also using the raft so that way we can put away some of the worst minions that we don't really want to have out. And then I ran a copy of Informants and Prism Dust, and 2 copies of Under Surveillance. And I have that link to this deck build in the description if you want to check it out. Give me some feedback on it, see what you think. So, on that note, we're going to do this on Expert Standard 3. So go ahead and get the hero deck all nice and shuffled up here. Make sure I have everything in here. All right, cool. You got a perfect deck there. All right. Villain deck, just going to be basically what came with She-Hulk. Played in its entirety. I got a cat underneath me with a toy that wants to play. It always seems to happen every time I sit over here and she hears the cards flopping. Larry. All right. I get to play with my, by the same token, uh, hunted tokens. Right, so Greer Nelson has Town Help. And She-Hulk has 20 help. Here. Move this out of the way. Hydrate for a second. So good. All right. All right. So first things first, we are find the chosen leader's site scheme, reveal it, which we already gone ahead and did. Try to save ourselves some time on it. Legal practice comes in with 3 threat per player, has acceleration, alter ego response after you change form. You exhaust your identity and remove 3 threat from the scheme. And then enforcing the law, 7 threat per player is the threshold. If there are more than one player on your team, which there isn't, this would get hindered 2 per player. Enemy leader gains steady. All right. And that is it for setup. We'll go ahead and draw to our hand size of 6. Let's see what we got going here. All right, so Cat's Head Amulet, love that. Under Surveillance, love seeing Moon Knight and a Gambit. Interrogation Room and a Tooth and Claw. Well, we definitely want this. Getting a Moon Knight out would be good too. Interrogation Room. We will eventually have a minion. But essentially, I could. I feel like this would be also important to get out. Think. I'm gonna go pitch those 4. 2, 3, 4. So let's use Greer Nelson's undercover work to find ourselves another hunted. We want to do this. Play these 2, get this out. If I flip to hero, let's play both our hunteds. So let's see who's going to be the worst one here. So when he's revealed, he would do 2 damage to your leader, otherwise deal 2 damage to a character you control. Atlas would stun leader, or otherwise you get stunned. I don't like that. When revealed, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Take 1 indirect damage for each different card type. Songbird, when revealed, you're confused. We don't want to be confused. Shield Operators plays 2 threat and has patrol. Taskmaster. I think I'm going to grab the Atlas. grab the songbird. So we prevent that from revealing. And then that would prevent us from getting stunned and confused. All right, so these are both hunted, and when they're hunted, they become stunned. Go on this. And I wish I could play all of it, but I can't. I played the one. No, I still wouldn't have enough to play everything. All right. Well, just trying to think here. Yeah, because if I play these two, play these two to play that, I'll be able to bring him in. But I wouldn't be able to pay for this. So let's do feline senses and prism dust to bring in the cat head ambulance. And then we will, maybe I'll just hold on to the helicarrier at least for next turn. Because then I'll have a 3. We'll play this so we can get Moon Knight out. When Moon Knight comes out, his force response is that when he enters play, he searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion, and then he puts it in play, engaged with you, and then stun and confuses the minion. Probably the best ally in the game right now, I would imagine. The 1 cost. I think I would like to grab. Grab Penis. Oh crap! I forgot to grab. Set up enemy finds a copy of Superhuman Strength attached to it. Oh, it's right here. Perfect. Okay. On that note, we can't thwart legal practice. It has to be done with that alter ego action. We could start working on damage on some of the minions. We'll go ahead and hit 2 on Atlas. We'll have Moon Knight hit 2 on Penis. That leaves so we just do some damage. So we did something. 1 damage for consequential. We'll hold on to the helicarrier. We'll ready up, and then we'll see what this next turn brings out for us. Drawing into a sharp claws. Cat-like reflexes. Avenger's Mansion. That's nice. Infiltration. Two-threat goes on to the main. She-Hulk is going to activate. So She-Hulk's attacking for an attack of 3, and then she gets +2 for superhuman strength. When she attacks, this attack gains overkill, and then discards this card after the attack's done. I'm going to... So that's 5 attack. I think I'm just going to go ahead and defend that with a 3 defense. So that'll be 3, 4, 5, and then the boost of... attach this card to a minion engaged with you. Huh. Isn't that nice? Alright, so this attached minion will get +4 hit points and then gain stalwarts. Sounds terrible. I guess we'll put it on Songbird because she'll only have one. She'll only have a 2 attack. I don't want to give these guys 3. So she gains 4 hit points. And she's got a 2 attack. Very nice. Alright, and then as far as damage goes, I took 2 damage. So I have a defense of 3. Atlas would attack, but he's stunned. Songbird isn't stunned, they have stalwarts. So she's going to attack for 2. I will just go ahead. I'll take that. Just take that. Take that. Okay. And then... Oh, I have to be exhausted. Stupid. Okay. Well, no, it's not. We can still ready up. Penis won't attack. Stunned. And we'll get this. Gets discarded. And then we get our encounter card. Focus Raged. So now She-Hulk has Stalwart. And gets +1 scheme. After she schemes, discard this card. Okay. Dumb. Well. What a predicament. Kind of wish I didn't throw that surveillance away. All right. Hoodie's coming off. All right. First things first. We definitely want the Avengers Mansion. Oh, I forgot. So, Tigra's response at the start of the player phase, I get to draw one card for each minion that I'm engaged with, and I'm engaged with 3. So that will give me 3 cards. Hey, it's Daredevil. Okay. And Nick Fury Sr. Love to see it. That's sweet. Okay. Kind of digging that now. Let's do 3. And then let's do 4. Get Avengers Mansion out. We'll use Avengers Mansion. We'll draw a card into a surveillance team. Let's do... Let's use these. Let's use 4. Bring out Nick Fury Sr. When he comes into play, we can either choose to remove 3 threat from scheme, or we can draw 2 cards. Which I will take the 2 cards. Hey, Precinct HQ. Okay. Glad I did that now. We'll use Feline Senses and the surveillance team to put in Precinct. That's 6. 666, number of the beast. Why that's Maiden song in my head right now. Let's have Nick Fury Sr. take out Atlas. When the minion is defeated, we go ahead and ready up Tigra. Nick will take 1 consequence of damage. We'll have Tigra flip down to Greer Nelson. We'll go ahead and exhaust her. Because after we change form, exhaust your identity, remove 3 threat from the scheme. We'll go ahead and get that cleared out. And then we'll have Moon Knight. Throw 2 damage on this guy here. So we can start working on him. We'll use Precinct HQ. Remove 1 threat from a scheme, and then 1 for each minion, so those are all cleared. And I think I'm gonna grab this Hunted and hold on to it. Then we'll ready up. We'll draw 2, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. 4. And a Douglas. Well, that's good. we're going to be able to get Douglas out next turn. I'm not actually too scared about the threat right now. Sweet. Okay. One threat's going to go on to the main. She-Hulk is going to activate with a scheme. She's going to be scheming for 2 and a boost. Alright, so that's our obligation, so we don't have to worry about that. And it's going to be a boosted 2. So she's going to put 4 threat onto the main. So this goes up to 5, and then Songbird schemes for 3, so we lose that. And just like that, we lose the scheme. It's happened to me yesterday. In yesterday's game, I lost the first scheme pretty quickly, but... Alright. So the threshold on this is 9. Mighty Avengers. When the enemy leader is attacking, he gets +1 attack, +2 attack if the attack is undefended. Once this hits 9, we lose. Darn sweet. Cool. Pennis would scheme, but is confused. Also, she loses her Focus Rage. And that means she loses her Stalwart. We will gain an encounter card for our troubles. And she'll get 1 right back. Alright, perfect. I like that. Makes me feel good when she's focused. Alright, on that note, that will end the villain's turn. That ends the round. Because we're an alter ego, we do not get the bonus of getting to draw these cards because of the minions. But Nick Furious Jr. will leave the game. Well, they will, I should say. So what we got here? We got a Douglas. That's a 6-coster. We have 2 Hunteds. We have an Energy. Let's Avengers Mansion. Oh crap! I should have took a damage when I flipped from hero. Forgot about that one too. So I'm that many health. Alright. We're in Avengers Mansion for an infiltration. No, I don't think that's needed right now. I want to recover. I want to recover 3. So we are at 5. That'll take us to 8. So 6, 7, 8. We'll flip to hero. Let's play a Hunted. Get ourselves another friend. Let's grab Jack-o'-lantern. And we'll go ahead and... I guess we really actually don't have to do that, because it's not like it's going to give us another... And maybe we'll play that one. Let's grab... Let's grab Jester. The gang's almost here. Gotta use my token. Gotta use the tokens. It's a token for everything. All we need is a gang up. Well, there's no gang up in standard 3. Alright. So because we did that, we're going to go ahead and use Cat's Amulet to generate 3 physical resources. And then we'll use the energy to bring that up to 5 resources. And then we'll use Infiltration for 6. And then we can bring Douglas into play. So Douglas comes into play with 3 operation counters. I kind of want to use my all-purpose counters for those because they look cool looking. I also don't have the finger strength to pull my tokens out of its holder. Oh, good, it's a mess. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and let's use Informant to put in cat-like reflexes. Tigra's exhausted. Moon Knight. We probably want to leave Moon Knight in for a block, especially with Songbird. I think we'll do that. Drop to the hand size of 5. 4, 5. Oh, Coulson. Mighty Veteran just comes in play. Or 1 threat on the scheme. She-Hulk's going to attack for 3. Oh, I should have took a damage when I flipped all. Forgot to do that. That. Alright, so she's attacking for 3, and then she gets +2 if the attacks are undefended. We'll let Moon Knight defend that. So she's attacking for 3, and a boost of 1, it looks like. Yeah. Moon Knight's dead. He will be missed. Alright, moving on to the friends on the table. Jack-o'-lantern would attack but stunned. Songbird will attack for 3. Which I think that would be okay just to block that. So we won't take any damage there. Pendants will attack for 2. Dropping us down to 5. Jester's stunned. No attacks there. And then we will get a encounter card, because that's the best. Dark Designs. So, Dark Designs, place 1 pursuit counter on Pursue by the Past. Then, if the villain has any counters on it, it schemes. Good. Alright. So, She-Hulk will scheme for 1, 2, and a boost of 1. What was that? Taskmaster Sword, 1 boost. So she puts 3 on, that puts it up to 4. And then she loses her Focus Rage. And then turn moves over to the player. Player phase begins. We'll Use Tigra's response for On the Hunt. After the player phase begins, draw one card for each minion engaged with you. The maximum is 3, so we'll be getting 3 cards. Should we draw into an Infiltration, Sharp Claws, and Tooth and Claw. We have a lot of damage in our hand right now. She's got Steady right now. Well, Avengers Mansion. Draw into Show of Empathy. Well, this would be... This actually be kind of interesting. If I could potentially play Show of Empathy, and then if I remove... Because what she had? That's 7. So that's 4, 7. So that's 7 hit points right now. Remove... What's it going to be? Equal to or greater. Greater to its remaining hit points. So there's already been... So we just got to remove 5. We could take Songbird. And that, well, then we lose our Hunted on it. But actually, no, because if I... It says when the attached minion is defeated, Tiger gets readied. So technically, I think if they die due to consequential damage or they block, that's technically they're defeated. So I could potentially get a free ready with blocking.
Oh, great.
And then Pence has a 2 attack. I think... Then we use Cat's Amulet, 3 resources. We'll go ahead and put in... Go ahead and put Songbird in. Songbird, or Mockingbird. So Mockingbird comes in. She can stun an enemy. Put a stun on Songbird. I'm contemplating stuff. Let's do Power Justice, Infiltration, put in Agent Coulson. Agent Coulson comes, enters play. We can search our deck and discard pile for preparation card, add it to our hand, and shuffle our deck. We're coming close to the raft. Is that really preparation?
You break this.
Prism Dust. We'll put Show of Empathy into play. This comes out with 6 threats. I want to get the Taskmaster on our side. I think that'd be interesting to get Taskmaster to join our cause. Let's do. Two resources, and we'll put in Sharp Claws. I'm pretty sure he's the last, I think he's the last minion that's in there. Alright, so we can actually play Tooth and Claw for free because we have 4 minions in play right now. None of them have guard. So we could do some damage onto She-Hulk. I say we do 4 damage to Jack-o'-lantern. And then we get the ready up. And then we'll do 4 damage to She-Hulk. Let's do. We got 2 attack right now. Let's attack for 2. Use our Sharp Claws. We'll give it overkill. So she gets 3 attack altogether. So 1 overkill damage will spill over onto her. Take out penance.
Can you bring it to play with you?
Don't rip and destroy.
And we will. Oh. Take 3 off of here. Put 1 on. And I think we'll pitch that, hold on to this, and then we'll ready up. Five. Decked out. So we get an encounter card. Oh, we got the raft, we got surveillance and surveillance team. Alright. Threat goes on. She-Hulk's going to attack. Let's see. So she'll get +2 attack if it goes undefended. I'm okay with Mockingbird taking the hit. So she'll attack for 3 and 4. So it's actually, I'm sorry, it's 4 or 5. So it's gone. Songbird's. Oh wait, Songbird's got Stalwart. Forgot about that. I guess so we would have put that on Jester instead. Songbird's going to attack for 3. I'm going to let that go through. I'll block with cat-like reflexes to prevent 3 damage. And then Jester is stunned. And then we get a counter card. First one is Sinister Strike. Place one pursue counter pursued by the past. If there's any counters on it, the villain will attack you. So She-Hulk's going to attack for 4 and a boost. We'll have Coulson defend it. So 3, 4. Give the activating enemy a top status card. And Coulson goes down. Next encounter card is a Shield Operator. Shield Operator has Patrol. That means we cannot touch the main scheme. And we'll place 2 threat onto the main. That goes up to 4. Okay. Player turn goes over to us. We get to draw 3 cards because we are engaged with 3 minions. So we get our Sharp Claws, we get our Under Surveillance, and we get an Interrogation Room. Those shield operators are annoying. Let's do Avengers Mansion. Let's draw in for an infiltration. Let's do 2 resources to put in a Under Surveillance. That increases the threat by 4. Let's use infiltration and an Under Surveillance to put in a raft. Put the raft up here. So the raft is interesting. After a minion leaves play, you can tuck it under here from the encounter discard pile, and then remove threat from the scheme equal to the tucked minions scheme. If there are at least 4 minions here, deal 1 random minion to any player as a face down counter. My whole mindset is probably to collect all these shield operators, so then that way I don't have to worry about them coming in with patrol and adding more threat to the main. At least that was my idea. And on that note, I am actually going to attack one of them also. So let's do Interrogation Room. Let's do Surveillance Team to play another Sharp Claw. This 2 is always fun. And then we'll go ahead and attack the Shield Operator with 2 attack and then 3, 4. And then that has 1 overkill damage that'll spill over and take out She-Hulk stuff. So the Shield Operator gets defeated. And then we do the response from the raft to tuck it underneath the raft. And then we can remove the threat that's equal to a scheme, which is nice because the scheme is 2. So we'll go ahead and take 2 off the main. And then at this point, I think it's probably better for us to clear up some of these minions. We'll use Cat Head Amulet. And that should cover for this. Actually, Oh, I actually don't really need to use that. We can just do, because this is worth 2 right now. So yeah, we would have to do that. So we'll do Tooth and Claw. How much shots left on them? 7, there's 2, there's 5. We'll just do the 8 damage on Songbird. Get her out of the game. So this goes away, this goes here. I get to ready back up. And then we'll tuck Songbird under there too. Then we can take another 2 threat off. The raft is sweet. Oh, and just for funsies, let's just go ahead and throw 2 damage on the Jester just to have him warmed up for a demise. We'll hold on to... I don't think we need to hold on to Interrogation Room. I think we have enough power right now. So just go ahead and ready up at this point. Looking for a Taskmaster. We got Daredevil. We could probably use the infiltration to pull out and see if we can pull him out. Alright, so 1 threat is on. She-Hulk's attacking for 3 and then +1 is 4. I'm gonna defend. So we're attacked for 3, 4. Discard an upgrade or upgrade you control. So we're gonna lose one of our claws. And then what was that? 4 attack, right? Yeah, 4 to my defense of 3. I'll take 1 damage. Jester hits me for 2, drops me down to 2. Feeling kind of scared right now. And then counter card is Superhuman Strength. Not ideal. Alright, so that ends the villain turn. I get to draw 1 card. Draw into a Genius. I think we need to flip down. Draw to Feline Senses. We could still play around here with them. We really need to think about healing. So, I believe only 1 Dark Design was shown. Yeah, only 1 was. Let's do 2, 4. Get Daredevil back out. Or get him out for the first time, I should say. Let's... We could Feline Sense. We don't want to get attacked right now. Or we hold on to everything that we got. Maybe use the infiltration. Bring in this. The threshold is 9. I think we hold on to these 2. We can't. We need to ready up though. We need to heal. All right, we're gonna just. We're gonna remove this. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. We'll throw it at Jester. That will defeat him.
They already up Tigra. Matt's gonna take 1 damage. Yeah, so it's good. So then we're gonna flip down. We're gonna recover 3. That puts us up to 5. And then we're gonna hold. We'll hold these 2. Ready up. Drop to 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, now we got Gambit. Now we got a Gambit. Okay. 1 threat goes on. She-Hulk's going to scheme for 1, and after this activation resolves, plays 1 pursuit counter pursued by the past. So scheming for 1. That's 2. We are almost about to have another minion come into play. And then that's all sets. Counter card is Ground Stomp. When revealed, exhaust each character you control. If no character was exhausted this way, gain Surge. So much for getting another heal. Right, so that moves turn over to us. Avengers Mansion, draw a card into a Tooth and Claw. We like those. Let's use our action to search for a hunted. Which there is no more. But this one right here. So we can pull out some minions. Alright, so let's do hunted, and let's go searching for Taskmaster. Oh, he's elite. We can't convert him. Crap. Pull a shield operate. Well, at least that gives us a potential grab with Gambit. Just shuffle this up nice and good, and maybe we'll get Gambit out, and then maybe we can grab him. All right, so he comes in stunned. Has patrol. We'll play a second hunted. Let's grab somebody with decent attack. We grab Atlas. We'll have 4 health. Atlas or Songbird? No, we already took. She's in prison. Penance as 2 attack, 2 scheme. I like that actually. What's the health for? I say we grab him. Alright, let's get Penance on our team, I think. I think that's the play. But let's get the use out of the stun, so at least we're going to get 2 card draw. Alright, and then we'll flip the hero. Well, actually, what we could do No, we can't do that. We'll flip to hero. We take 1 damage because of the effects. Now we have 4 health. Let's play Cat Head Amulet. And then we'll use a Feline Sense to bring in Gambit. And then we can look at the top 3 of the cards of the encounter deck. Ooh, Under Fire, don't like that. Ooh, Grand Slam, don't like that. Ooh, they're all bad. Those are not fun. So Under Fire would be a boost. So it's going to be a boost of 3. Grand Slam would be the encounter. What does that say? Discard the highest cost ally you control. So we would lose Daredevil, or I would lose one of my allies. 1-2 punch is going to make her attack me. I think if anything, I'm just going to take the Grand Slam and have that tuck under Gambit. And then he becomes a 3/3. So Daredevil's probably going to be taking a hit on that one. Oh, but that's gonna be not good. Um, Play 2. Bring out our surveillance. We'll have Gambit throw 2 or 3 damage on that. It takes 1. Okay, let's see what happens. Feeling Sense to Claw we'll hold on to, I think. And then 3, 4, 5. One threat goes on. She-Hulk's attacking for 3, 4. We'll defend it. So it's going to be 4 and... I'm sorry, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage. 9 damage to my 3. That's 6 damage. Cat-like reflex. Prevent 3. So... Alright, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blocks the 3 damage. 6 goes through. We prevent 3. So we take 3 damage. We're down to 1 health. We almost died. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, she loses this. Penance is stunned. Shield Operator's stunned. And then the encounter card we know is her 1-2 punch, which is going to have her attack again. There it is. So, when revealed, She-Hulk attacks. Give her a tough status card. So, okay. She gets tough. She's going to attack for 4 and a boost. Matt Murdock will take the hit. And another one of those. Alright, those two are gone. And Matt is dead. Can't believe we're alive. Barely. Alright, so we've already done the encounter card. That ends. Turn moves over to us. We get to draw 2 cards because of the. We draw into a Fury Senior. We gotta start doing some damage. Exhaust that and that. So we're gonna do that to draw a card into strength. Okay, so we want Penance to be on our side. So let's do this. We're gonna do such a waste to do that though. We can actually just stun him again, I guess. Feline senses remove. Oh, we can't. Doesn't control. That's gotta go. Let's cat head. Use strength, tooth and claw. Actually, no, we don't even need to use that. 2, 4 damage. Ready up, response this, grab him. Remove 2 threat from here. And then we can throw win. Oh, I did it from that, right. Surveillance team, remove a counter. And then I can remove 1 threat off of here and move it onto him. And then we can do 2 feline senses to remove 3 threat. And then that 3 will go on here, which is going to be enough to convert him over to us. So this would get victoried. We grab a copy of Redemption. And now Penance is on our team. And he has a 2 thwart, 2 attack. And Redemption. And he's also hunted still. We should have cut on him. Cool. Then we go 3 resources and put in Helicarrier, I think. Just so we have it out. And I could attack for 3 with piercing with the tough, or just let it be, take the flip down to heal. Probably want to heal. That's probably what we're going to do. We're going to flip down. And we are going to heal for 3. That puts us up to 4. We are going to hold. Hold on to Nick Fury. So 1, 2, 3 decked out, so we get an encounter card. I think we got some serious control here right now. Holding the shield operators and the rafts. We got penance converted over onto our team. So that would be nice is that we actually use penance for a block that would defeat him, which means that would trigger my hunted, and that would also already be up too if I'm exhausted. 4, 5, 6. Alright, and now we are going to get 1 threat on. She-Hulk's going to scheme for 1. And then exhaust each character you control. So that was just 1 she put on. So that goes to 3. And then we get another encounter card, revealing the first one will be a side scheme, Deadly Duo. This has Hinder. This puts it up to 4 threats with a Crisis icon. When defeated, each player discards the top 8 cards of their deck. And then Mimic Move. When revealed, if Taskmaster is in play, he attacks your leader. Otherwise, give the enemy leader a Tough Stats card and a face down boost card. So, already got tough, so. Right. Player turn. Alright. Let's Avengers Mansion. Draw into Power Justice. I think we got some plays. We're gonna use the Douglas. So exhaust the Douglas, remove 1 operation counter from it, remove 2 threat from each scheme, ignoring any crisis icons. Right, and then we'll go ahead and use our surveillance team, and we'll go ahead and remove. Well, we can't on that. We could remove that and discard 8 cards, which I'm not too keen on doing right now. I think. I hate being exhausted right now. Alright, let's use Feline Senses to at least put in a Cat-like Reflex. We'll use Helicarrier to put in a Prism Dust. I mean, we could still sit. Get what we need. You get Moon Knight out. I'd rather hold on to that because once he comes out, I have to start. Get a boost card. Let's use Greer Nelson's ability. Let's go for one of our hunteds. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. I've been up all day. Play Haunted. He's going to have Retaliate, but he'll be stunned. Might as well get him out of the deck before he's used as a boost. Alright, so he's going to be hunted. And he gets... He's got Villainous and Retaliates. And he's stunned. We'll hold on to these 4. Ready up. So 4, 5, 6. And these get unexhausted. So it's this, so it's that. Alright, so villain turn. 1 threat goes on. She-Hulk's going to scheme with 2 boost cards. Scheming for 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 6 threat out of 13. Taskmaster's going to scheme for 1, but we're going to activate... Oh no, I have to be a hero for that. Guess he's going to scheme. Scheming for 1. After this activation, place 1 pursuit counter pursuit by the past. And that goes from 6, 7. Okay, so this gets cleared. And now the Hood is coming into the game. So that side scheme comes in. Hood is also villainous and steady. These will get shuffled into the encounter deck. So, real quickly, Criminal Underworld. So, has acceleration on it. Each criminal minion cannot take any damage, and Hood is a criminal, so he can't take damage. Oh, I could have redeemed him. I could have redeemed him if he had all of his stuff on. And that comes in with 4 threat. Alright, well. This is an interesting scenario. Helicarrier. Put our other claws back on. Recover for 3. We'll go ahead and activate our action to grab another card. Grab our hunted. We'll go ahead and play that. I don't think there's any more minions in the deck. Oh, there is. Madam Mask. We should just grab the Jigsaw because he has Quick Strike. And they're stunned. We'll go ahead and use Avengers Mansion to draw a card into another Power of Justice. Went fantastic on that. We'll use the Douglas, remove a counter. And then we will remove 2 threat from each scheme. Alright, so because I defeated Deadly Duo, I have to discard the top 8 cards of my deck. We lose Surveillance, we lose Mockingbird, we lose Infiltration, we lose Informants, we lose an Energy. Daredevil's gone. That's 6. 7. So we lost one of our Tooth and Claws. It's not ideal. Alright, then well, might as well just use this. Move one of those. Clear one of these off. Then let's use our Precinct HQ. Exhaust this, remove 1 threat from scheme. We'll choose Mighty Avengers. And then remove 1 additional threat for each minion engaged. So that's cleared. We're going to put Nick Fury Sr. in. We'll take the 2 card draw. Feline Senses. Infiltration. That didn't do anything better. We gotta do something here. Let's clear that. Alright, so now criminals can take damage. I feel like I should. We're gonna flip. Force response, we have to take 1 damage. Going to. We're gonna kill Hood. We're just gonna go and straight up kill Hood. Actually, we don't even need to waste that. We'll have. We're gonna play Tooth and Claw. We'll use Infiltration as the resource. Deal 4 damage to an enemy, then deal 4 damage to an enemy. 4 damage to the Hood. He's defeated. And then let's do. 4 damage to Jigsaw. Such a waste, but we get the ready up. And then we're going to attack She-Hulk. Basic attack. And we will use both our Sharp Claws. So we get +1 attack for each one. We'll give it Piercing. So that's going to be 2, 3, 4 with Piercing. It's 2. Down to 8. We still got Taskmaster, who's stunned at least, which is fine by me. So now we can actually just start trying to clean up a little bit here. Let's do 3 attack with Gambit. Take consequential damage. Penance will attack for 2. I'll drop her down to 3. Gambit's at 2 consequential, and then Penance gets 1. Alright, I think I'm good on that. Hold on to those 2, we'll ready up. So we have Nick Fury Sr. here for the block. Two, 3, 4, 5. So we got Genius. That can give us another surveillance team or play for feline senses. We have enough resources to get Moon Knight out. I think we're in good shape. Just gotta watch the health. Gets a little swingy. Alright. We're gonna put 1 threat onto the main. She is going to attack for 3, 4 in the boost. Fury will block, so it'll be 4, 5. Takes the hit. Taskmaster stunned. Get the encounter card. It's going to be Homeland Security. This has Hinder, so it comes in with 3 + 1, so that's 4. First minion revealed each round gains Surge. It has Acceleration. Turn moves over to us. We get to draw 1 card because we are engaged with 1 minion. Draw into the interrogation room. Draw for Avengers Mansion. Pull out another cat-like reflex. We'll use Helicarrier to put another one down on the table. We'll play Genius to go ahead and play Feline Senses to remove 3 threat off of a scheme. We'll go ahead and take it off Homeland Security. Oh wait, it's gonna be the last one. Hold up. Before we do that. We'll use Surveillance to remove 1, drop it down to 3. Then we play the Genius for Feline to remove the 3. Then we can go ahead and stun another. We can stun a minion, which will go ahead and stun Taskmaster. Because why not? We will use. We will attack. Yeah, let's attack She-Hulk. We're attacking for 2. We'll use one of our Sharp Claws because that's all we need. And we defeat her 3rd stage. Alright, so 4th stage. Alright, so she's coming in with 24 health. and she now has steady. We're going to be dealt an encounter card, and she can't take any more damage for the rest of the turn. And then she still has the force response that every time you flip from after an alter ego flips the hero, they deal 1 damage to that hero. And this is gone. And we're dealt the encounter card. 24 health. Well, since I can't do any more damage, we'll use 1. 2. Put on our surveillance. Just use it. Clear that. And then we will hold off. We'll hold on to those 2. We're going to be getting a lot of encounter cards, so we'll see what happens there. I'm thinking I flipped down. Maybe get our healing. I don't know, did I just flip up? Yeah, I think I just flipped up. Yeah, I can't. Alright, done. 3 decked out. Next encounter card. Three, 4, 5. Crazy, I haven't really used infiltration that much. Like she doesn't even need it. Alright. One goes on. She's gonna attack for 3. And a boost. I'll defend. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to my 3. I will take 3 damage. Leaving me at 3. Taskmaster is stunned. We will be dealt another counter card. Alright. So, first one is drawing near. So, after your turn begins, discard the top card of your deck, place 1 pursuit counter pursuit by the past. For each printed resource on that card, alter ego action, discard an identity specific card from your hand to get rid of this card. Thunderbolts, hinder 1, so this will be 3 plus 1, that's 4. This gets you another hazard icon. Threat cannot be removed from the scheme while a Thunderbolt minion is in play, and, well, technically that's not a minion anymore, because it was redeemed, right? Yep, it's a redeemed ally, so we're good. But he's a Thunderbolt. That was rude. The Hood's mantle. Attached to the Hood, otherwise attached to the villain. So She-Hulk is going to wear the Hood's mantle. Ridiculous. So now she's going to be a 4 attack, 3 scheme. The way we get rid of this, we would have to do a basic attack and spend a energy resource and physical resource. Let's do that, and yeah. So that's cool. Okay. My turn starts, drawing near activates, so I draw a card, and what did you know? It's a double resource. So 2 will go on pursuit. Cast. I just gotta bust out 24 damage and we win. We don't have to worry about this anymore. And I need another Tooth and Claw. What do we do? These should not be exhausted. They should be unexhausted. Let's Avengers Mansion draw a card into a Tooth and Claw. Okay. All right, so that's potentially 16 damage right here. Maybe we can make some magic happen. We're gonna use Helicarrier, and we're gonna pull in Moon Knight because he's bringing the Fist of Khonshu. We need a volunteer, so he can pull from the counter deck and discard pile. Let's go ahead and grab. Doesn't matter who we grab. You just grab Juster. So he pulls in a minion. He stuns and confuses them. All right, we're gonna try and bring some damage, bring the heat now. We need a ready up though. I don't think we need a ready up though. All right, so we're gonna attack with. So that's 2, that's 5, 6, 7, 18. Wow, we're actually 1 damage short to doing this. If I attack with her,
Really, which pops in and she goes like this, and she goes boom. She Hulk.
I don't think that's how that works, but that's a good idea.
Oh, I thought we were playing the role playing game. Oops.
You're trolling. I think that's gaslighting. I think I understand what that word means now. If I take out Taskmaster with a Tooth and Claw, I can flip. No, that doesn't help. Where do I get 1 more damage from? Because that's 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I even play all 16 though. That's the question. We can. Alright. So first things first, we're going to use our Cat's Head Amulet. And we're going to...
I don't know. I'm gonna have to take that away.
This is going to be worth 2. And this gets a reduction also. I think I can hit her with a bunch of damage and hide. Oh, wait, no, because it's... Alright. So this is worth 2. So that's not worth... So I paid it for the 4. We're going to do 8 damage. 4 damage, 4 damage. That drops him down 10, 12, 13, 14, 16. And then we use Cat Head Amulet. And then we can play that. And that's going to do 4 damage. And then another 4 damage. Drops down to 8. Penis is going to attack for 2. That'll drop her down to 6. Consequential damage goes to 2. Gambit is going to punch for 3, which drops She-Hulk down to 3. Gambit's defeated. Came in clutch. And then Moon Knight hits for 2. That leaves her at 1. Cannot touch that because there's Thunderbolts in here. I am at 3 health. I don't think I'll lose out on the scheme. I'm going to flip down. I'm going to use her ability to look for a hunted card. Which actually works out nicely with drawing near, because I need to discard a card that... and I'm going to with that. Oh, I think I messed up too. I should have drawn 2 cards beginning of my turn. But I didn't. Oh, wait. Yeah, so I discard that and get rid of this. That's fine. And I'm going to discard that. And I'm going to end my turn. I think I missed that step. That's alright. I think we have game after her phase. I don't see her scheming 9 on me. But who knows? We'll drop to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One threat goes on. She-Hulk schemes for 2. I'm sorry, 2, 3. After this activation resolves, plays 1 pursuit card pursued by the past. So 2, 3. That is 5. Pursuit counter goes on that. That goes to 3. Taskmaster will scheme for 1 and a boost. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's getting scary. Six, 7, 8. Jester is confused. Perfect. We get 2 encounter cards. There's number 1. And then this will get acceleration because now the encounter deck ran out. And now we are in the end game. So we are 6, 7, 8. We're 8 out of 15 on the losing with on that. We get our other encounter card, revealing Madam Mask. When revealed, place 2 threat on Criminal Underworld side scheme. Otherwise, find Criminal Underworld and reveal it. So again, Criminal Underworld puts acceleration on, comes in with 4 threat, and the criminals can't take damage while it's in play. Last encounter card is Jack-o'-lantern. When revealed, discard the top 3 cards of your deck and then place 1 threat on the main for each different card type discarded this way. I don't like that. So that's an event. That's an ally. That's a resource, so 3 threat. So this is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, I'm sorry. I miscounted. That was 13 out of that. So if I didn't have that under surveillance on the main scheme, I would have lost. And that's a core set card. Still probably one of the most valuable cards to use when you're playing Justice 1 to 2 player, I would say. All right. And that ends the villain's turn. Turn goes over to player. We're just doing this for funsies. We're going to draw and do that. We'll go ahead and grab another Hunted, because we can. We'll play Hunted to pull out another minion. Who do we want to pull out? Grab Jack-o'-lantern. And stuns. Then go ahead and I wanted this. Well, we get Precinct HQ. So remove 1 threat from a scheme. And then remove 1 additional threat for each minion engaged with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go ahead and do this, do that. Remove 1 off of that. We'll use our last Douglas up. And remove 2 off of each scheme. So that's 2 here. Goes to 4. Goes to 1. We'll flip to hero. What can we do just for fun? Let's do 2. 3, 4. Bring in Daredevil. Then we'll just do. Do a helicarrier, bring in interrogation room. And we'll have Tigra attack Taskmaster for 2. Oh, yeah, I take 1 damage for that. So, actually, will she die if I do that? Is there going to be. Actually, we would have Penis attack 2 first. Oh, wait. How do we do this? I think we do it this way. I'm going to have Tiger attack, Jack Lantern. Nope. Wait. Trying to think, which can she do? Oh, do this. Have her thwart 1 to remove 1 off of here to get rid of Criminal Underworld. And then have Penis attack Taskmaster. So he's going to hit Taskmaster for 2. He's going to get hit with Retaliate, and then the consequential damage is going to defeat him. So then he gets defeated. And then the Hunted goes in here. This gets victoried. But because he was still technically hunted, actually, two things. First response, well, this actually interrupts, so she would ready up anyways. Then I respond with the raft, and I can put him in there to remove 2 off of here, which would bring the main down to 2. And then when there's at least 4 here, we have to deal 1 as a random encounter card, which is not going to matter because this game's pretty much done. This is all for fun now. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll roll on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 is a reroll. 2. So that would be my encounter card. Which looks like it would be a shield operator. Cool. And then she's ready up. So then we have her attack for 2, 3, 4 on Taskmaster. We defeat Taskmaster, so we don't have to take the Retaliate. He also has Hunted, so now she gets to ready back up. And then... Is there anyone else we can take out here? What does she have? Just base of 2, right? Don't think so. Actually, we could do this. Tiger attacks Jack-o'-lantern for 2. And then Daredevil's going to thwart 2 off the main. After he thwarts, he deals 1 damage, so he can deal it to Jack-o'-lantern, which defeats Jack-o'-lantern. And he was also...
related to Hallows Eve.
Maybe. I don't know. So, hello, I've always been very interested in Mark Jones. Is it very replayable? Yes, it is. Honestly, so let me just finish writing up. So I've ready up after I do that. So with, sorry, I don't know when you just sent that, but, yeah, no, I've been playing this for almost, I'll say 3 years. I rushed in and I grabbed a lot of the expansions. A lot of the expansions right now is going out of print, but it doesn't like really matter because the core box is what you need to play the game, and the core box has enough stuff has enough content in it to keep you occupied for a long time. I have a collector mindset, so that's why I'll I want to go grab everything. But if this is something that you're just starting out or interested in playing, you could get the core box and have a good time with it. The core box comes with 5 heroes. It comes with Spider Man. It comes with Iron Man, She Hulk. It comes with Captain Marvel, and who am I missing? Spider Man. I say Spider Man, She Hulk, Captain Marvel, Black Panther. Iron Man. Oh yeah, no, it's great. Like right now, I've actually been like I have all the cards that came out, but currently like right now I'm actually playing this game right now in its current environment, so I'm only using cards that are currently in cycle, like the core box, and then whatever the last 3 expansions that came out. But yeah, no, the core box is great. It also comes with I think it's how many villains? I think it's 4 villains. So it comes with Rhino, Claw, and Ultron. Sorry, 3 villains. But there's so many different modulars that you literally can customize the villain for any type of different scenario. It's, I love this game. This game is this game is actually what got me into playing other games. So, and I just started playing. Is it better as solo? You think? No, no, no. You're good. This game's been over. I was kind of toying with her. I just wanted to see how much stuff I could clear up. I'm gonna have Moon Knight do the final killing blow, so I thought that would be awesome. Um, I don't think I can do anything else though. Nope. Oh no, she's got one more attack. She could throw 2 damage. Him, and then Moon Knight will kill She Hulk, and then we win. And we defeated She Hulk on Expert with Tigra using a Justice current environment deck. Um, the one thing that brought when I first got into this game, I was I don't have a lot of like friends that like into stuff like this, like deck builders and stuff like that. So initially I was looking for myself to play, and then as I really got into it, and I found like certain places like on Facebook, there was a Marvel Champions page there, and then I started surfing, online. I found like content creators also who were doing this, and they inspired me to do my own thing. Um, I love the fact that you can play solo with this game, and it's a really really satisfying experience. But I actually finally started playing multiplayer games with other people. I actually went to a convention that took place in Virginia back in October called MCDC, and it's fun playing with other people. Like it's a different experience because as you play with more people, um, like for example, the villain's stats will scale. So like right now, She Hulk's a 24 health per player, right? But if you're playing with 2, 3, or 4 players, you times that by the number of players you're playing, and that also would increase like your schemes and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it's yeah, start off with the core box and see how it goes, and then from there, if you like the game like a lot, then start like hunting down like heroes that you would like to play. Um, I don't know if there's any particular heroes that you're looking to play right off the rip, but like when I first started, I went in I pretty much grabbed anyone I saw at the time when there was around. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm actually gonna be. I'm not. I'm done for the night on this one, but I'm gonna be on again tomorrow. Um, I got work in the morning, early, super early, and I would love to play another game because there's still two more aspects I wanted to go through with her. Or yesterday I did so there's different aspects in the game, like there's aggression, justice, leadership, and protection, and there's a pool aspect too if you get the Deadpool expansion. But I plan on I plan on tomorrow to try and at least get two more in, so I can get the other two aspects, and then I'm planning on doing a because I just hit 100 subscribers on my channel, so I'm planning on doing a something interesting with that one. But I do appreciate you stopping by, though. I really thank you. I hope I was able to. I hope I explained it uh, to satisfy your itch or your questions to maybe take a chance on the game. It's a good game. Yeah, it happens at times. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you next time when I'm on. Yeah, man. Thank you. You have a good night. And on that note, thanks for anyone who stopped by and checked this out. If you liked the video, um, please give a like to help support my channel. We got to 100 subscribers. Let's see if we can get to 100 more by next year. Set our goals. And on that note, I will see you next time as we're facing the encounter. Have a good night.
Meow.